All right, team. Well, good evening to you. It is fantastic to have this opportunity to connect with you tonight. Rory and Nola are in Cape Town, who normally run this meeting. They spent an extra week in Cape Town after our World Team vacation. To all of our NeoLife distributors on the call, good evening to you. Great to be with you tonight. And it's so good to see what you guys are doing out in the field. And then I can see there are a lot of guests with us this evening, even a guest that I met in Cape Town, which is wonderful. Really welcome to this call. What is the purpose of tonight's call? Tonight is what we call an opportunity presentation, where we're going to explore NeoLife, take a look at NeoLife, and show you what NeoLife can potentially do for you, what it's done for others, what it can potentially do for you, and most importantly, for NeoLife to work, what do you have to do? What work is required through NeoLife? And our goal for our guests on the call is for you to leave with information that is going to empower you to a better future. But before we get stuck into this opportunity presentation, I just want to introduce somebody who's very special to me on the call. He is going to be my co-host, Brandon. If you can,
There we are.
I don't know what's going on here, but your name says Drew McDermott. My name says Vision Life. We've got something mixed up along the line.
Exactly. Only our mother can uh, uh, make sure that we know each other and can part us away.
Absolutely. For
Yes.
those of you meeting Brandon for the first time, I know many of you know him very well. Mr. Brandon Masono is a good friend of mine. He's a very special colleague of mine. He's got a rich history in near life. He's empowered many thousands of people to success through this near life opportunity. And so I've asked him to join me as my guest this evening because I don't believe there's anybody better to explain this near life opportunity presentation to you. So welcome to the call, Brandon. Good to have you with us.
Well, thank you very much, Drew. It's truly an honor and pleasure to be part of this meeting. And I must say, what you have said, it's all true. And, talking about New Life, it's just an amazing company, amazing family that just has made so many positive differences in people's lives around the world. And we will continue to do so. And I hope that Rory and Nola, they are having a good time in Cape Town.
Absolutely. I know they're having a very good time. But before we get started, I just wanted to share some of this Cape Town excitement with you. So just for the distributors and the guests, we've just got back from one of our most exciting events on our yearly calendar. It's called our World Team Vacation. And once a year, we go with our World Team group somewhere around the world. Last year, we were in Mauritius. The year before that, we were in Turkey. The year before that, we were in another location, and everywhere we go somewhere. But this year, we went to Cape Town. And I know it's not international for the South Africans, but for many of our distributors, it is an international destination. We had 550 distributors with us at this event, and each one of these distributors has a business doing 10,000 PV or more, which is quite significant. And so, just for 2 minutes, I want to share some of the excitement with you, and so that you guys can have a look at what we got up to. So there was our introduction video, and here are just a few of the photographs. So we stayed in two beautiful hotels, the Cullinan Hotel, and the Sky Hotel. We filled up these hotels pretty much, And this is just the view from one of the hotel rooms. That was actually from the breakfast room. But 550 distributors from all around Africa, young, dynamic, like-minded people. And Brandon, I don't know if you agree with this, but something which they all had in common is they were excited about the future. And I just found this so refreshing because you talk to people on a day-to-day basis and they have fear for the future. They talk about the problems their countries are facing, societies facing, the financial challenges, health challenges. This is a group of young people that just see possibilities. And some of them have the most remarkable stories. At the end of this call, I'm going to share a quick testimony with somebody who had a remarkable story through this business. But all different backgrounds, walks of life,
Mm.
successful through the NeoLife business, and super excited about the future. One of the best experiences of my life, we rented, I can't remember the number, but a lot of Jeep vehicles, these beautiful Jeeps. And so there were kilometers of Jeeps driving. So we filled all of our team up in these Jeeps, and we took them on a wine tour to one of the most exclusive wine farms in Cape Town. Along Chapman's Peak, we stopped off for photo opportunities with the
Yes.
team. That is, you'll recognize Rory and Nola, and that is our CEO, Kendra Brasfield. And then we finished it off with a gala dinner, just world class.
Wow.
The theme was Cape Town Carnival. And so a lot of stilt walkers, feathers, these incredible acrobatic acts. Our distributors, you can see they absolutely look the part. They're dressed up for it. A lot of entertainment. An incredibly famous DJ, what was her name, Brandon? DJ Stunner.
Oh,
DJ Stunner.
yes.
She was just insane. And then we ended off with our gala checks, where we rewarded some of our top distributors, and we gave away, I think, in excess of 12 million rand that
Yep.
evening to our distributors in diamond bonus checks. And these
Yes.
are just some of the checks that we gave away. The one on the end there, I think this is in Nigeria, Naira, but that is worth 3.8 million rand right there. So, we had a lot of fun at this event, and we revealed our next destination, which is going to be Egypt in 2020. 2026 is going to be Egypt.
Fix. Yes.
So, team, I share this with you because I really want, whether you're a distributor or guest, to get excited about the future. There's a life, and this life is worth living. And at
Mm.
NeoLife, we pride ourselves in not only helping people generate an income, but also generating a lifestyle, living a lifestyle, whether it's traveling in the world, being able to send your kids to better schools, living in a better neighborhood, building your first home, living out your retirement years with a little bit of lifestyle. Or for me, I joined this business, as many of you know my story, because I was working a dead end corporate job. I wasn't broke, I wasn't destitute. I had a very good career in investment banking, but I was disillusioned with the corporate world. Yes, I was making an income, but I didn't feel like I was making an impact. And I wanted to step out and I wanted to experience some excitement, some of the excitement that this world has to offer. And so that's what made me become a NeoLife distributor. And becoming a distributor for my wife and myself was probably one of the best decisions we ever made, because it took us from where we were to where we wanted to be, and the goals and the dreams that excited us so much. So I'll mention it again. If you are a guest on this call, I want to thank you for giving us your time this evening. And we want to show you something that could potentially be exciting for you. If you're on this call and you're thinking, I want a little bit more, then I really like you to open your heart and your mind to what we're going to say tonight. A little bit of our history. We've been in business for 68 years. Can you believe that? We currently operate in over 50 countries around the world. Um, Africa is currently our biggest market. Over the last year, we've grown 61% in the African market. So we've grown significantly in Africa, and we believe we're just getting started. And as a near life community, we are on a mission to make this world a healthier and a happier place. And that basically means we want to do two things. Number one, we want to end this trend of poor health.
Mm.
And number two, we want to end this trend of financial poverty and financial stress. And you think, okay, well, an income opportunity, poor health, how does that fit together? Our product line is essentially, we're the world's leading nutrition company. We were the first nutrition company on the planet to produce nutritional products that were based in science. And I can confidently say to you on this call tonight that there isn't another company in the world that does nutrition like NeoLife does nutrition. We have other product lines like a eco-friendly home care range and a completely organic skincare range. But I'm not going to go in depth into the products tonight. But I think an important point to make here is we've been in business for 68 years because our products work. Our
Yes.
products truly work, and our products are the driver behind this opportunity. But tonight we're going to focus um, on an income opportunity because yes, we have health challenges in this world with which our product line addresses, but I believe there's more financial stress and financial challenges in South Africa today than anything else. We have a look at the current job market. Unemployment is sitting at around 40% in youth. And now this really hits home. The youth in South Africa, there's about 60 to 65% youth unemployed. And I believe that's a conservative figure, in fact.
Yes.
And so many young people we talk to are finishing school, finishing colleges, getting tertiary education, or not even having enough money to finish their education, and they're stepping into this world of unemployment. And I know one thing for certain, Brandon, that jobs are not the solution in South
No.
Africa. Jobs are not the solution in Africa. I believe entrepreneurship is the solution. There's a little
Yes.
saying, if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he's going to eat for life. And that's what entrepreneurship is all about. And an interesting fact for you, Africa has the highest rate of entrepreneurship amongst women in the world. So by nature, the African continent is entrepreneurial by nature. But there's a challenge with that is if any of you have started a business, you'll know that starting a business is risky. It requires a lot of income or a big upfront investment. You need a good product line, you need good marketing, you need good admin, you need good accounting, you need good business skills to run a successful business. And therefore, most businesses fail within the first 12 months, the first 24 months. And here at NeoLife, we want to flip that around. We want to empower the population into business for themselves, but not by themselves. We want to give them a product line that they can trust, a product line that works. We want to give them a compensation plan that's robust. It's not only robust, but it is lucrative. And we want to plug them into a community, a NeoLife family, as we call it, that will uplift them. A family that will help them and train them to develop the skills to succeed in life, whether that's physical skills of talking to people or the mental skills of what it takes to win in life and what it takes to succeed. And so that is how we are changing lives one by one. And so, Brandon, I'm going to hand it over to you just to give us your story and talk to us about whatever you want to talk to us about. But one thing I know you're going to do tonight is show the guests on the call what do they need to do? What is the work that they got to do to get their life if they become a distributor to go from point A to point B? Take it away.
Thank you very much, Drew. Thank you again. I just want to say to all those who are guests here today, welcome. And if you are a guest, I believe you're at the right place at the right time. Not only that you're at the right place at the right time, the person that invited you to this call truly loves you, truly cares for you. They want to show you something that can change your life forever. What Drew has mentioned about the company, I've been privileged to see so many exciting success stories from people from all different backgrounds in Africa, internationally. And Drew mentioned just recent now that the company is growing. Recently, we opened up Mozambique. At our Cape Town event, we had one lady from Mozambique who joined the business and she had no money to start the business and she took her favorite necklace and she sold the necklace to join the business. And today, at her age, she's a pensioner, but she's enjoying life. She was in Cape Town. She even spent an extra day in Cape Town. That is what this business can do for you. But it doesn't only end with her. Her family has good life. Her family is enjoying life. Not only that, many people around Mozambique have been empowered by her through this wonderful opportunity of NeoLife. NeoLife is an amazing opportunity, which is, I believe, that is the best thing to ever happen in this world. And many people are grabbing it by both hands and running with it, and they focus on all the things that they need to do to receive and see success every day come their way. I'm going to share with you some of my screen here. I've got some slides. I'm going to quickly share that with you so that you can see what I'm talking about here. Okay. Now, when we talk about the business opportunity, the NeoLife business opportunity, Drew just mentioned and made it much more clearer. When you start the business with NeoLife, you don't need to worry about all the other little things, because at NeoLife, we have everything in place for you. We have the warehouses. You don't need to change or convert your home into a warehouse. We have all the logistical things in place to make sure that you receive your products wherever you are in South Africa, and making it easy and convenient for you to get these amazing products to yourself and to your customers around South Africa. But there is no limitation. If you want to grow internationally, you can grow your business internationally. And when talking about limitations, sometimes you might start this business and feel that you just want to make just a little bit. But before you know it, you'd be doing more, because in our business, the model of our business, when you help other people and they help other people, and when they become successful, you become successful as well. So what are the couple of things that you need to do? The success habits that you need to have, the things that you need to do on a continuous basis so that you can become successful. One of them is this: you need to be having a goal, a purpose. What is your goal? What is your purpose? What is it that you want to achieve? If you know and you're clear on your goal and your purpose and what is it that you want to achieve, you need to understand it, and you need to be motivated, and it must be very strong and exciting and giving you nightmares that you can't sleep until you have achieved it. And when I say this, every one of the young people that we met, not only the young people, everybody that was in Cape Town, coming from all corners of Africa, they were all motivated and excited. They were excited that they have managed to come to Cape Town. They are excited about going to Egypt. And they have set themselves goals that when they go to Egypt, they don't want to go alone. They want to bring more people. And I believe that some of you are in this meeting today, those who want to go and feel and enjoy the NeoLife lifestyle. You could be part of us next year in 2026 in Egypt. And if you've been to Egypt, you can go again. And if you've never been to Egypt, you've never been outside of South Africa, here's an opportunity when you can build a business that can take you to places. So what is your goal? What is your purpose? Use NeoLife as a vehicle that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. Drew mentioned that we have different ranges of products. You choose which product that you would like to start with. But I'm going to say this. At NeoLife, we have amazing, amazing products. We have the best products in the entire world. We are say proudly and boldly because yes, we do. This company has been around for so many years because the foundation is strong. And when I say the foundation is strong, our products are the foundation. There are different products, but I'm going to talk about one product today that I believe that every home, every household needs to have. Now, how do you get your business going? You can't keep it to yourself. You can't keep it a secret. You need to talk to people on a regular basis. You need to expose your business. You need to tell people about your business. You need to tell them about the products that you have in your business, the business opportunity in your business. But more importantly, when you use the products, you become the product of the product. And it is easy for you to talk to people about your product and share your testimony and as to what the business has done for you, as what the products have done for you. And immediately when you share your story or your testimony, people will ask the question, where can I get this product? And when you tell them where you can get or where they can get the products, it means that you're going to start making some money. but you cannot not use the products because the products are just amazing. You have to be using the products on a regular basis. For you and your family, or maybe you and a couple of friends, relatives, and neighbors, if you use about 100 points, which is a minimum requirement to get your business going, the company or NeoLife will realize that you are now in business. When I say use about 100 points, this could be one product or different types of products. When I say one product, it could be just maybe a 3NN or just cleaning products or whatever. But if you using the products with your family, it means that the family will be benefiting from the products, number one. And when they benefit from the products, they're going to have other people out there saying, we want some of the products that you're using. Now, don't keep it to yourself. Use the products and talk to people on a regular basis. Now, 100 points could be made up of three 3NNs of 120s. 120 3NNs, that means that that's a family pack. I always say it's a family pack because mom and dad could be using one bottle of 3NN. You can't be using a small pack or small bottle. Have a 120 so that it can last you the whole month. Mom has 60, dad has 60, or even if there's siblings in the home, you could all be using the 3NN, and guess what? The energy levels are just going to be on top of the world. Your skin, everything about you is just going to change. Now, three 3NNs. Maybe three friends want these 3NNs. And if you sold these three 3NNs, from each one, you could be making around about 100 Rand of profit. So three, that gives you around about 300 profit. 300 Rand profit, guess what? That's money in the bank. If you had to put that away or pay something off, that is good money. But I know that you want more. You start small. As your business grows, even the income starts to grow. How do you increase your income? How do you increase the size of your business? We have an incentive that we call a 3 in 30. An amazing incentive, and a very important incentive for that matter. The 3 in 30 is designed to help you to build a network. And what does 3 in 30 means? Finding three people, a friend, a relative, and a neighbor who do exactly just like you. They do their own hundreds. And if that happens, it means that you're going to have a business size of doing about 400 points. And to me, that means that your business has more than doubled. Why 3 in 30? 3 in 30 means that your business now is anchored because on all sides you are strong. Don't keep it to yourself. Keep on talking to people on a regular basis. Give yourself a target of how many people you want to talk to in a day and how many people you're going to share the products to in a day. Don't keep it as a secret because if you keep it as a secret, it will stay a secret and it won't give you the results that you want. What excites me is this. There's no limitation because each one of the people that you bring into the business, they might have more anxiety to build bigger. They might have more enthusiasm to find more people. So they can go as far as they want. I'm just giving you an example of finding three. And if you help these people to also get a profit, to also get a bonus from NeoLife, it means that they are starting to make some money. Money is what we all need. Because if you have a little bit more, it means that you can pamper your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your children, your nephews, your nieces. It means that you can send your children to a better school. It means that you can pay off certain debts that you have. It means that you can buy those lovely things that you've always wanted to have. Or you can put some money away for a rainy day. Or you could be starting to add more onto your home loan or your bond so that as time goes on, you can pay off your bond as quickly as possible. But it doesn't end there. I'm going to try and make this thing simple for you. You know, duplication is the most important thing in our business. You need to help other people to become successful, to become successful. If you find one person, it means then there's two of you. But it doesn't end there. If the two of you, you go out and you each go and find two, that means that the team or the business is going to grow. As it grows, it means that your business now is doing about 400 points. If each one of you is doing a minimum or more of about 100 points, doing 400 points, it means that you're getting a bonus of around about 150. I have not included the profits from the products that you're going to be selling, that you're going to be sharing with other people. The four of you, you go out and you duplicate yourself. 4 plus 4 gives you 8. If your business is doing more than 500, it means that you are now a manager at the business, in the business, and your bonus is around about 500 Rand. 500 Rand, that makes a difference. Remember, the 500 Rand can grow and multiply if you go out and you help more people to achieve that 500 Rand. From 8 plus 8, it gives you 16. That means that your business now is a senior manager size business. As a senior manager size business, you also qualify for special events, special training like senior manager training. And as a senior manager, you're closer to the position or the level that we always recommend that people need to qualify to become, which is a director. Now, 2,000 Rand as a bonus. Remember, this could be full-time or part-time. Many people are working full-time and they cannot save 2,000 Rand a month. Some people are working full-time and by the second or the third day of the month, they don't have money in the bank. They have to go to a loan shark. They have to go to Mashonisa to get some money so that they can go to work. It doesn't end. It becomes a vicious cycle. If you are in that cycle, here's a business opportunity that can take you out of that situation and you could earn some money on the side. You have to sacrifice. You have to get out of the comfort zone, because when we are in the comfort zone, we don't grow. And when we don't grow, guess what? We rot. We don't want to be rotting. Here's an opportunity that can change millions of people's lives out there. Now, 16, what does that happen? Goes to 32. You have 32 people in your business. This could be on your 5th month or your 4th month or your 6th month, depending on how intense and how intelligently you are working with your team, with your upline, with your leaders to achieve all of this. But you have to be consistent, you have to be focused, and you have to be diligent when you're doing this. When you're doing 3,000, you are what we call an executive manager. As an executive manager, you are halfway to becoming a director. As an executive manager, earning about 6,000, that is somebody who is working at a supermarket, who is working as a cheap labor somewhere, earning about 6,000 Rand a month. If you, on top of your salary, you add an extra 6,000 Rand, that goes a long way. 6,000 Rand, if you have a family, you know that in December, you can put some money away and go on a vacation to Cape Town as well, or to Durban, or maybe even fly out of the country. 6,000 Rand is good money. But you know, when you start earning this money, you have now this urge to make a little bit more. And as you build the business, help other people to earn this 6,000 Rand. Guess what happens? Your business will take you to a position which you had never thought you would ever get to. When your business is doing more than 6,000 points, you'll be earning about 15,000 Rand a month. To me, this business is, you cannot compare this business to anything. And when you build this business strong, solid, when you have solid legs, guess what? It continues, and there's no limit whatsoever, as I've mentioned before, in this business. Because you could be here in South Africa, you come across somebody who will take this business to Europe, and that person gives it to somebody who takes it to the Americas, or somebody that will take it to Asia. And you could be earning different currencies whilst you are here in South Africa. There's no limit. And you can pass this business from one generation to the next generation. And when I say that, I say it because I've seen it happen for so many people at NeoLife. Now, as a director or an emerald director, your bonus is just incredible. Not only that bonus is incredible, you qualify for a specific company executive, spend some time in a beautiful exotic place where you are trained and taught on all the things that are required and for many years to come. So I'm going to leave it at that. I know that there's so many testimonies that you would like to share, Drew, here today. But for those who are here for the first time, don't think about it. Take a chance, get in NeoLife, be there to help you each and every step of the road to make sure that you become successful through this wonderful opportunity of NeoLife. Drew.
Hey, Brandon, thank you so much. I just love that system. It's so simple.
You're muted, Drew.
Oh, and now can you hear me? I shouldn't be. Brandon? Brandon, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good, good.
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. Brandon, that's such a
Yes.
simple system that you showed everybody. And I just want to reiterate the power is in that simplicity. And you've just shown somebody how to make an extra 15,000 Rand per month by doing two things every month. By doing their 100 points through the products that they use and the products that they sell. That's equivalent to 3 bottles of Trien. That's using a bottle of Trien and selling 2 bottles of Trien. That will give you 100 points every month. That's your first job. The second job is going out and finding one other person that will duplicate that system every single month. And that simple 1+1 system will take you from 0 to 15,000 Rand in 6 months. Now, what the beautiful thing about that is when you become a director, if let's say you went out and helped 3 other people become directors, that will qualify you to come to Egypt in 2026. Not only qualify you to come to Egypt, but that will qualify you to earn a good 40,000 Rand plus per month. What would happen if you built yourself that 15,000 Rand a month business and you help 6 other people do the same? That would step you onto our president's team, and that will give you an income of 100,000 Rand plus every single month. Not only would you come to Egypt, you would also come to Portugal, Lisbon. We do 2 international trips for businesses at that level. And I just want to close off this call with a quick testimony. Somebody, we were shopping with her at the waterfront in Cape Town, chatting to her. She's just this beautiful lady from Nigeria. She joined this business as a student. And I said to her, please just share your story with me. She dropped her shopping bags while we were waiting for the Uber and shared her story, which I'd really like to share with you on the call.
I'm a One Ruby director with NeoLife International. Before I found NeoLife, I happened to be a student of Ekiti State University. And as a student, I had a big and classic dream to achieve. But how to achieve my dream was complicated. You know how it goes, finish from school, start looking for a job. See, I didn't want to finish from school and begin to search for jobs here and there. So I was searching for an opportunity that could actually transform my life, even while I was in school.
It's not playing, Brandon. Brandon, is that not playing?
No video. There we go.
Oh, no. No video.
Now
okay.
you can you just play it from the beginning? We were not seeing the video.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's playing.
Now it's playing. I've stopped it. Okay, let me just go back to it.
Can you just play it from the beginning? Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if it's good. Is this good?
Hello. Good evening.
That good, Brandon?
My name is
Okay.
Mary.
Yes.
From Nigeria.
Yes.
Honorary Director with NeoLife International. Before I found NeoLife, I happened to be a student of Ekiti State University. And as a student, I had a big and classic dream to achieve. But how to achieve my dream was complicated. You know how it goes, finish from school, start looking for a job. See, I didn't want to finish from school and begin to search for jobs here and there. So I was searching for an opportunity that could actually transform my life, even while I was in school. And I found this opportunity through a guy online. So, and I joined the business, and today I'm a One Ruby director. As a One Ruby director, life is so sweet, life is beautiful. Today, as a One Ruby director, I drive my own car. Today, as a One Ruby director, I have built a beautiful home for myself. As a one director, I've been traveling. Even the same month I graduated from the university was the same month NeoLife took me to Mauritius. When my mates were signing out into labor markets, I was signing into Mauritius. Is that not fantastic? Today, to God be the glory, we've achieved a lot and we're still achieving more. A lot of people in my team are making money. I have lots of 1 Ruby directors in my business. I have a 2 Ruby director in my team, and they're making good money every 1 to 30 days. People are building houses, people are buying cars in my team. I thank God for NeoLife. If someone like me as a student can work out this business and succeed, I believe you too, you can do the same. If you are a distributor, work on your business. Stop lazying around. This is the time that you need to put passion, discipline, focus, and commitment into your business. If you keep grinding and you keep pushing it, sooner or later, Dream Achiever says something great is going to happen. And if you are a guest, just go and get your starter kit and get started, because NeoLife can help you live your dreams if only you have the passion to pursue it. I want to see you at the top. By next year, by the special grace of God, we'll be in Egypt 2026. You see, it's going to be wow. You've missed Cape Town already, but make sure you don't miss Egypt. I wish you well. I love you all. Thank you.
Brandon, I hope you guys got that video all okay. Wasn't that just a great story and great testimony? Yeah, and that's what NeoLife can do for you. And so just to close off this call, to our distributors, we love you, we value you, and we have a heart to see you succeed in NeoLife. Keep doing the work, and success can be achieved for anybody in this business, no matter your age, your race, your background, or your past experience. To the guests on the call, I hope this call added some value to your life, to your future. And there's just a few success tips that I learned along the way. And I learned this through trial and error. But as human beings, we need to grow, we need to develop. And the first thing we need to develop is an attitude of action. If what you saw tonight is of value, take action. Develop an attitude of resilience. I'm not saying this is going to be easy. If I said join NeoLife and you're going to make all this money, that would be a lie. You're going to have to join NeoLife and you're going to have to do the work that Brandon showed you. You're going to have to do the work. Sometimes it's going to be hard. Sometimes it's going to be easy. Sometimes it's going to be fun. Some situations will be difficult. Sometimes you will be disappointed, but that is the journey to success. And we have to be real with that. And that is why we need to develop an attitude of resilience. It's not about how many times you fall down. It's about how many times can you get back up, stronger, more resilient, more determined to pursue. And then thirdly, think big. In this world, you have a choice. You can think small or you can think big. Small thinking, small dreams will be small outcomes and small realities. Big goals, big dreams will translate into success. And I always just lean on the verse, Jeremiah 29, verse 11, where it says, the Lord has plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Your success can help millions, but your failure helps nobody. So choose to succeed. And in NeoLife, I believe we have the finest business vehicle on this continent to help you get from point A to B. And then fourth success habit is just eliminate any excuses. In life, it takes a step of faith to achieve something significant. Any successful journey, man or woman, since the beginning of time, they had to take a step of faith. You don't have to have it all figured out. You might have looked at Brandon's presentation and gone, wow, how would I even do that? It's okay. We teach you. We take this journey with you, but you have to have that step of faith, to take that step of faith, or the courage to take that step of faith and start that journey one step at a time. So I want to encourage our guests to get back to the person that got you onto this call. And it's very simple. If this isn't for you, just say, hey, it's not for me. That's no problem. We're going to do it anyway. If it's something that you believe is for you, and I don't want to say you just want to give it a try. Giving it a try won't work. You've got to be determined. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it well. Then make a plan, get involved. You can get involved for under 1,000 Rand. You'll get your starter kit. You'll get 2 bottles of Train-In, one to use, one to sell, and you plug into our training program. But man, we are expanding this NeoLife family, and we would love to have you on board if this is a good fit for you. So good night to you all. Brandon Masondo, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Good night to our NeoLife distributors and to our guests. I look forward to seeing you on the team. Ciao.